Hello, everyone. Welcome to another joint exploration stream. Sorry we missed Saturday's stream. That was my fault. I've been sick. Also, relatedly, I'm still kind of sick. I'm eating a lot of cough drops to not be uh coughing the whole time, but I might be quieter this time. Speaking of being quieter, CFT, why don't you tell everyone what we're doing?
Um, so I need to figure out what I'm playing in Atlanta, and I am sort of losing faith in Otters. But
No.
um, so I don't know. Let's play Otters and see if I can not lose faith in Otters. So the problem with I feel like the problem with Otters is that it's like basically it like I'm losing faith in its functionality as a Magic the Gathering deck. Um, and it's kind of just like the reason I feel like I could win with it before, like I guess retroactively analyzing it, was like I feel like I could win with it before because everybody else's deck was built heinously. So like, yeah, you could like get away with some amount. Like often your deck would like not function in various ways and still like manage to pull out victories. But now like people are like building their decks like in more competent ways, and this is like no longer true, or like less true. Like for example, the black green deck for a long time was built like extremely poorly, and the matchup was very easy. Nowadays, I don't think it's actually that easy. I think you're still favored probably, but you're not like 60% favored. And then same goes for like the blue black deck. And then I still think I'm favored, but I also don't think it's like more than 60% or anything. Um, and then like yeah, I don't know. I'm worried.
Well, okay, so my response to that is I'm not sure the best thing to do. I'm not sure the best move to try to have the Otters deck be like more of a functional Magic the Gathering deck is to still be playing up the Beanstalk. I've been like that's one of the cards I've been like very much questioning like post World, that and Roaring Furnace. So like personally I think that like some amount of the non-functionality of Otters comes from cards like Up the Beanstalk and Roaring Furnace. Um and like I've been trying to push towards making it like leaner with like more questing druids, which you do have here. But like I don't know. I just wanted to register my skepticism of the card Up the Beanstalk.
Basically, my concern with the Beanstalk is what like you still need some way to like generate advantage.
Questing druid does that, you know?
I'm worried that it's insufficient.
Okay, well, so how many cards do you think Up the Beanstalk draws?
Two, hopefully.
How many cards do you think questing druid draws?
I agree. It's also two. That's why I have a 2.5 ish. That's why I'm playing three question druids, just like you. I'm worried it's insufficient.
Interesting. Well, it's like I don't know. We used to play like two beans main, right, and one questing druid. I guess you were playing two questing druids. Like,
Yes.
haven't you gone up in card advantage? Why do we still need these two beans?
Well, we cut the bitter reunions, by the way, for
Sure,
one.
that doesn't actually
Um,
provide card advantage.
I understand that. Well, like in comparison to town bouncing anything else, for example, it does. But like,
Well, okay. I mean, usually I basically the way I shortcut that is like when you bounce something with town, you expect that when you replay that thing, you get like a card back, right? So like
mhm.
bouncing a bitter union with town is the same as bouncing a beans with town, except the beans triggers. So like the beans draws an extra card on bouncing with town, but like baseline both of them are zero, right? Like I
Mhm.
just think of town as like bounce a thing, draw a card in some sense.
Okay, so I don't think helpless scenario Otters works because Otters needs to accumulate resources and make the game bigger,
I
and
think
not make the game
Nicole is
smaller.
basically saying Pixie. Like
Yes.
I think she's not actually saying Hopeless Nightmare Otters.
I see. Fair enough.
At least that's my prediction. But
Anyhow.
yeah, okay. Basically, okay. Here's my claim. What if we played 4 questing druids? I didn't count your non-creature count for the record.
Okay, so for a question druid would be like,
You might already be like slightly low on
yeah.
on the ideal, so maybe not. But
So we're like
7,
七、11、14、17、19、21、22、26。
six.
Yeah. Hmm.
25 is a bit low. We could always go back to 19.7 instead of 26 for
I am
lands.
playing. I am playing 19.6, by the way,
No, why?
because I keep flooding. I keep drawing my hand and having 5 lands in it,
Okay,
or 4 lands in it, and it doesn't work.
I don't. I feel like we just have very different experiences because I draw my hand with like 4 or 5 lands and I'm like perfect. Like I don't know. Can we replace one of these beans with like an analyze?
No. Yeah, I have also considered cutting trainer. I tried to build at one point that was like very much blue black. Like I was playing Kaito and Curiosity and Spyglass Siren and 4 Drowners, and I decided Up the Beanstalk was better than Enduring Curiosity, which is notably a broken card. So I don't know.
I was, by the way, I was very curious how you would fit, how you fit all of this stuff in. The deck did look like it had like a few too many spells than what I expected, and I couldn't put my finger on why.
Basically, okay, so I've been cutting a land in, I feel like, basically every matchup for like a long time, honestly. And I finally realized, or I finally became not lazy and just cut the 26th land. I was never a fan of the 26th land, to be clear.
I remember this. I remember this.
Everybody had to yell at me to play the 26th land, and I sort of feel like it was wrong. So anyhow, there are some other properties with this list, I think. There's some Aegis turtles. I haven't actually tried them, so but I've heard good things about them. Maybe so. We should try them because yeah.
I also have not tried them yet. For the record, I have just not been working on like anything really that seriously because I'm not playing in Atlanta. So like I have not like I would be more confident about like my position on whether Otters was good or bad, but instead I haven't been actually working on it and like just like haven't really believed what other people have told me because it just hasn't lined up with my prior experiences, you know?
Okay, there are some fire annihilations. This is because like both blue black and green black are playing the cards like Preacher of the Schism and Shieldred, and in like in green black's case they have like a large quantity of cards like this, and like previously against green black, like the way they were built, you would just board in a pile of Far-Fetched formations and they would kill all their top end, and you would kill all their top end. And then they only have like 2 shielded or whatever. And it, like if they drew it, you'd be like, okay, I guess I'm sad, and I'll try to like fight you with town or whatever. Now I think that's like harder to justify. So there are some extra removal spells. I feel like 2 is maybe not enough, and we might need to like have more for the matchup to actually be that good again. But I don't know.
I don't think you need more. Like
Okay.
you can just buy stuff back with talent, for example, sometimes. Like
Hmm.
obviously it's not a perfect plan, but it's not an imperfect plan,
Hmm.
you know?
Okay. And I guess like the last thing is there's a pyroclasm. I don't believe in the pyroclasm, but Jason made me play a pyroclasm.
I believe in the
So
pyroclasm.
all right, I think that's about it.
Okay. There was one card I didn't notice that I want to argue about. I am still a Screaming Nemesis hater.
um
I've been a Screaming Nemesis hater since day one.
okay, so
You could say I got dragged kicking and screaming into playing it at Worlds.
I don't know. It could be like Drowner. I've been like less and less impressed with Drowner against the
Okay,
red decks as
what
we
I want to
play.
say is that if you're going to board in 3 Aegis Turtles against red, you cannot also board in like this many other creatures, you know?
Okay, maybe. What would you like? So I'm worried that the way I want to play the red matchups is like a red mirror. Yeah, where Screaming Nemesis is king.
The like the problem with that is that like in that red mirror they have talent and you don't. Like you're not very good
But,
at playing a red mirror.
yeah, you have some tools for like winning your red mirror, for example. Like
Yeah. Okay, but are you keeping in Flood Caller in this red mirror?
yes,
Okay, I
I,
don't
I,
understand how you're
I
boarding in all these creatures. Are you cutting trainers?
hmm. Look, I haven't gotten that far yet. I didn't have Aegis Roll in my sideboard before.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
If we wish I had trainer, we'll just be sad and deal with it.
Okay, well, I feel like this is not a good. I worry this is not a good faith effort at at trying to convince yourself to play Otters.
This is possible. Anyways,
You can't just tell me a deck is non-functional and then make clearly non-functional choices with it. You know?
hmm.
Anyways, I just wanted to say on the record that I would still register Otters for Atlanta, even though everyone else seems to no longer believe in it.
All right. This seems like a keep, even though it has the 4 lands.
Yeah, I don't know. This hand looks great.
Hmm. I have some concerns about this spell instead of a shock.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. I suggested that the seventh shock was probably a bit overkill, and convinced CFT to not play the seventh one and instead play none.
I believe I'm not supposed to shock this like ever. Do you agree?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I think I want to continue to not act.
Okay, what is your plan next turn? Analyze, hold up, Spire Bluff?
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're like probably somewhat prowessy.
Oh. Do you
I
want
would
to
like
display this?
I would if your land in hand was a forest, or if the
I
Spire Bluff
agree.
Canal was a green land.
I agree.
Shoutouts to Spire Bluff Canal, by the way. Uh, given that neither of those is true, can we just analyze?
Okay, we can just analyze. What is our plan next turn?
Well, hold up Floodcaller?
Okay.
Or like Thunder Trap and hold up Shock, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of depends on what they do. Also, lol.
I see. Okay. Um, I'm worried they have Shard Mage's Rescue, but It seems
Yeah,
like they
I
should
mean,
use
like they
the spell.
probably do, but
Yeah. Okay, well, there are some awkwardnesses relating to our mana, so maybe, but we can't use unsummon instead of that, so, uh, hmm. Um,
yeah, unsummon costing blue here is like pretty awkward, but like it's also like better than Torch, kind of, you know?
how bad is it to just cast our Vitality?
Um, it's like not that bad. We died to like lightning strike it. Well, I mean, like we would just like block the Swift Spear. I think we can just cast the Vitality. It's like I think it is our best like shot,
Mm-hmm.
and like certainly there are ways it goes right.
Mm-hmm. They might cast like Shelter by Ghost, and maybe that's good for us, but maybe not. Unclear.
I would categorize what they did as like somewhat good for us.
I agree. Okay, let's not block.
I agree.
Okay. Um,
Okay, so now let's so we can like unsummon something, right? So
yeah.
one thing we can do is like flash in flood collar unsummon bushwhack on their turn, which is like my instinct of what to do.
Okay, that makes sense. Should we attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Like the block is pretty good for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they block, we can like just play flood collar on our turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like second shard mage's rescue would get us, but it happens sometimes.
Okay, so
Want to act now?
okay, I guess we should act now, and then bounce here,
Yeah.
and then I don't like that it loses to a land.
Does it?
We could fight this way.
Wait, does it lose to a land?
Well, like they can play it and then equip this.
Okay, does that lose?
It doesn't like lose, but it's pretty bad. Do you want to fight with the vitality to try to make that like less bad, or like? Because I feel like I might want to do that.
Hmm, I guess that might be reasonable. Yeah, because then I guess we can block the Swift Spear. We also could have just waited.
I guess it could have waited.
Could have been better. Yeah, I
Okay,
think we were
well, this.
supposed to wait. I forgot that they could like play and re-equip. I like didn't realize that they possibly had the mana for that. I think that was a mistake. But yeah.
Okay. Well, let's cast another Shop Trainer. I think
Yep.
maybe we should have tapped differently, but whatever. I think we should just take town,
I agree.
and then I guess we pass, and then we can like double town probably.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, I mean we can kill that.
I agree.
We do know that they probably don't have a shock, which is nice. There's one good thing about taking the Vitality line and like just deciding to that we can maybe win through land.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, yeah, I guess there's no reason to not let them attack.
Okay, so what exactly should we do?
We should bounce. We should bounce Heartfire Hero and
We could bounce trainer and equipment.
I agree we could do that. I don't love the vibes on that
Why is it worse?
because we only have one Otter in play instead of two.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so you want to bounce like this and furnace?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I somehow regret not taking the other line
Wait, why?
because it seems like we're gonna have to make the same play this turn.
Well, one play we could make, for example, is uh now we can bounce trainer and the like if we wanted to, which I'm not saying we necessarily do, but we could bounce trainer and sword, float mana, and then offspring trainer.
I guess.
Whereas like
Okay,
the other
maybe
line we didn't have that available. You have to hold
maybe
three
that's.
control.
Oh, good point. Okay.
Like I'm not sure this is the best line. I wasn't finished thinking about like the uh the Sana line, but
Hmm.
I think this is like reasonable. They have like some amount of top decks that kill us, but
Okay. I'd love to win. Okay. So now they're probably dead or something.
they are definitely dead, yes.
Okay. Nice.
Perfect game.
Okay.
Winning at
Okay.
one is a perfect game. I would say
Hmm.
that I do not like Aegis Turtle against their deck, and I do not like Screaming Nemesis against their deck.
Oh, I guess this is fair.
They're like a prowessy deck. Like we
I'm
we
pretty sure Screaming Nemesis is still good.
okay, maybe. I definitely don't want Turtle.
Okay. Are you sure?
I think so. Like don't they have like they have like a lot more ways of buffing their creatures. Like they're gonna keep playing like Shard Mage's Rescue much. Like they have like a whole Shard Mage's Rescue and Mabel and Slickshot show off over and even Monastery Swiftspear honestly is like Aegis Turtles may be good against Gruul because like Gruul is less about like combat tricks and like it blocks like Hired Claws somewhat safely.
Okay. Isn't Aegis Turtle good against Comet Tricks?
Is it?
I'm worried it is.
Not if those combat tricks like are somewhat incidental slash stick around, like
Okay. Like Shard Mages does not beat Aegis Turtle.
no, but they're more likely to at some point like want to have played shard mages anyways. Like I just want to be like heavier in on the flood collar plane here.
Okay.
I don't want this pyroclasm either, I think.
Okay. Well, then we need a card, I guess. I'm gonna play
Um
a turtle. You can't stop me. Aha.
what
I'm in control now.
oh no! How about Song of Totem Toss? Can I convince you I'm playing one song?
Okay, we can play. We can try one song. I'm worried that the turtle is good in this matchup. By the way.
Okay. Maybe this is just my turtle skepticism, generally. I'm
Well,
not
I
saying that I'm
wouldn't
not
say
skeptical of turtle.
I wouldn't say I'm like a turtle fan, but I feel like if we want to try turtle, we should like try to put it in situations, and then like maybe like in this situation it's bad, but like in
That's
other
fair.
situations it's good. But like okay, I feel like we should mulligan.
Seems like a reasonable mole to me.
Okay,
Okay.
let's bottom mountain.
Yeah. This hand seems perfect. I see nothing wrong with this hand.
Hmm.
Certainly nothing that involves being on the draw.
Okay, I would like to not cast a pushback now.
Oh, because we'll have Nemesis? Okay, that's reasonable. I was like, wait, what are we fighting with? I just don't see the Nemesis, right? I'm just blind.
Okay, it seems like we have Shard Mage's Rescue.
Okay, wanna like wait. Can we okay. I was like, I did not want to play that land.
uh,
Okay, can we furnace the Swift Spear and just get the rescue out of their hand? Like,
I guess I guess we could try. I guess we could do that. Is that like better than casting Trainer?
I feel like getting the rescue out of their hand is valuable. Like, I don't know. It's just like the rescue on the Swift Spear is just very unimpressive right now, you know?
I I agree, but it also like lets them use their mana.
Well, yeah, but don't we want to go like Nemesis into Bushwhack soon?
Okay.
By the way, when we were talking about Turtle and I was criticizing your sideboard creature count, and I suggested that what if we like what if the answer is to cut Trainer? I was completely serious, by the way. I think Trainer is like not that good versus Red.
Yeah, we could. That is like plausible. Okay, I have some concerns, but I feel like we should block here.
There. Okay, let's say they have a combat trick.
Okay. Do you think we should block here? I guess we could block here. I guess
I think
that
it's
doesn't
more
sound that
natural
bad.
to block there.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, like I assumed they were doing that anyways. Any unsummons? Bunch of
Hmm.
Taves.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Uh.
Okay, what are we bouncing? Okay, let's just okay. They don't have another Shard Mage's Rescue. Block the Swift Spear, bounce Heartfire, and Furnace. You
Okay.
know.
Fair enough. Okay. What does this do?
And it does one of many things.
I want to get vitality.
Okay, so let's say we go analyze for vitality, play Roaring Furnace. That loses. Oh no, that doesn't lose to Rockface Village because they can't actually haste in the thing. Okay. My worry with vitality is that we don't have anything going on. I like
Okay. Do you want to get Question Druid?
that is my that is my temptation. Yes.
Okay. Do you want to attack?
Uh, that I would not like to like. I would not like to be forced not to block versus Emperor Challenger, I guess.
Fair enough.
Or Screaming Nemesis, even.
Okay.
Okay, let's get blue.
Yeah. And then we
Uh,
can. Do you want to just kill that?
I guess it's really hard to like not. So yeah, I guess.
And then we'll lose the shock, but it seems hard to. Yeah, it seems like hard to avoid it.
Notably, it seems impossible to not take 1 damage from this Heartfire hero.
Yeah. I see. Fair
Well,
enough.
anti shoutouts to Painlands.
Hmm.
We sure did lose by 1 life, approximately.
Hmm.
And we sure did take 1 damage, approximately. I will continue my campaign against these Painlands.
um.
We can try Aegis Turtle if you would like.
Okay.
I guess it's
What do you
weird.
think?
I guess it's weird to put an Aegis Turtle on the play and Song on the draw, but what can we do? There's
What is Aegis Turtle plausibly better than?
um the problem is I don't think it's plausibly better than anything that's currently in our deck.
Well, you see, Jason just wants to play Taplands.
Wait, I just wanted to play another. I, to be clear, I wanted to play another Fable Passage, and Fable Passage would very much have not been a tap land that game.
Okay, fair. But it is very often a Tapland.
See, this is maybe partially because you play like fewer lands than I do. You know, like as it turns out, if you play fewer lands, Fable Passage will more often not be untapped. Wait, no, you can't cut Furnace. Sure,
It's weird to do this on the play, but whatever.
Furnace is like red is like one of the few places where Furnace is good.
I would not like. To me, for the point of Furnace is like to kill things that you can't kill with shock.
Well,
Okay, let's
I think
keep.
part of it is like, yeah, I keep this. I think part of it is
Um,
like making sure that you I would not cast Analyze, by the way,
uh,
because of the Flood Collar in hand. Um, I think part of the point of Furnace is to have it to tapeable.
mhm. Okay, I'm just gonna take this. I think
Uh,
like we don't have a turn two play anyway.
yeah. I think taking this is fine.
Okay, I think I want to use one of these
I
analyzes.
agree. Get the blue.
Okay, yeah. Hmm. What do you want to do about this? I sort of wish to argue nothing.
I kind of also don't hate nothing.
Okay, well, like,
What I would like to say
I,
about this kind of position is that like their clock isn't that fast.
yeah.
Like, um, I wish to play
Okay,
Vitality.
okay. There's
Like,
some ways this goes wrong.
yeah, I think fewer ways than holding up Flood Color.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like they're already very likely to hold up 1 mana.
Hmm. I
Lol,
see.
lol, Lamau even.
Well, we might still lose, is the
Yeah,
problem.
I know.
In fact, it seems likely that we will still lose. I don't know. This just happens so often. I draw all lands. You know?
Okay, okay, safety. I would like. Okay, I would like to ask you the question: How often do you think like? How often do you think a 25 land deck is going to draw like 7 lands, 3 spells, right?
No, the problem is that like your cards don't like do things, but like these cards like these are like supposedly like payoffs for your deck, but they don't like help you navigate spots where you have drawn too many lands, which is like what most like payoffs for decks do. Like right,
Yeah, but
like
your lands theoretically do that. Anyways, I would flash and flood color and block the two things in the obvious ways.
mhm. Okay. Um, I see.
Okay, are they dead? Probably not.
So this is gonna be a 5, 8. Okay, they don't seem very dead.
Okay.
Let's attack and pass, or do you want to burst lightning on our turn?
I want to go attack Burst Lightning their Swift Spear, I think.
Uh,
Or like Burst Lightning their Big Swift Spear, I mean.
okay. So we don't need to torch on their end step because it pays us back 1 mana to torch on our turn
Yeah.
at the very least.
And also we possibly +1 damage.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, are they like hasting that?
Okay,
Okay. I like this for
that is
us.
I agree. Okay, well, how do we want to do this?
I want to block the 2/1, block the Swift Spear, torch the mouse, take 3,
Okay.
I think.
I don't love that we're still not winning.
Oh, I guess we could also take 7 and
Uh,
try to and just say any. Wait, okay, no, it's not any spell. We need two spells. So yeah, no.
yeah. So we currently have 3 CMC,
Mm-hmm.
so we're pretty far. Hmm. Should we cast the analyze for 1 damage here, or not really?
I don't think we should.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay,
Possible we should have.
how do you feel about Bushwhack? Uh, hmm, trying to figure out how we should navigate this block.
I'm also not sure how we should navigate this block. I suspect. Okay, can we just block here and go to 1?
I don't
I
want
don't
to
see
do
better.
that.
Okay, I don't see a better line.
Uh, Bushwhack, fight Vitality, and 4-1, analyze to make the Flood Caller 4-4 block the 3-1.
Okay.
That is, I'm not saying that's necessarily better, but that is a line.
I agree that's a line. I don't see why it's better. But boy, that's quite amusing.
Um, I don't want to go
It's
to
kind of
one.
okay. Well, like I don't see a way you can choose not to go to one unless you want to lose both your creatures.
Wait, wait. The line I described did not lose Flood Caller.
You want to like block here too?
No. I want to fight Vitality with the 4-1, and
Oh,
then
I see.
yeah, it's a weird line.
Hmm. I see.
Okay, that is in fact the card I thought they might have, and then now we can simply analyze uh, to not die. Like I just really I probably should have said explicitly, but I really thought that they had burst lightning.
Hmm. I guess that makes sense. Okay, it seems like we have died to
I
Urvax
agree.
Forges.
I agree.
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, Peter, I don't. I'm trying the turtles right now. I don't. I've been getting lower on Flippus Drowner recently, but uh, yeah, I don't know how to feel about turtle yet. We have progresses on this in our sideboard.
Sorry, what?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Forge is not good versus us, but like just like any other card, it can like kill you sometimes.
Anyways, I would like to point out that the chance of a 25 land deck in 11 draws having 8 of them be lands, which is what happened that game, is like 2.5%. So like yes, obviously that happens, right? Like as demonstrated last game that happens, but like I kind of don't believe you that it happens very often, you know?
Hmm. Okay, let's cast trainer.
Yeah, I agree. Like I understand that sometimes you flood, but like I feel like sometimes you have to admit that like you can't win every game.
Okay, are we blocking?
um, the worry is monstrous rage. I think rage is bad enough that we don't.
Okay.
It's like 1 damage also.
Do we have Duckus command set up?
Yes, we do. I should add
Uh,
another alias to that.
okay. Do you want to cast talent here or just wait?
I would just wait. I feel like holding up burst lightning, like given that they held up 1 mana, it like kind of feels like they might have rage. In which case, like holding the burst lightning just feels like it has value to me. Like especially now that we're presenting a block or two with vitality. I would like
Okay.
extra want to do it if it were a torch, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's red white. Okay.
Classic red white.
I mean, I guess they definitely have rage now.
Seems fine to block both, considering
Yeah,
they have Nexus
I'm pretty
Village.
sure they have no way out of this. Classic
We
red
could have
white.
considered killing the other one. That might have been better.
Uh, because I don't know. I think the 3/3 vigilance is like very real.
Okay. Um.
Let's start by beansing, even though beans is not like the most appealing.
We could just kill their creature.
Or oh, I I don't like that. I think I would rather play the vitality than do that. Like
Okay.
3/3s are nice, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's like attack and play all our cards or something.
Yeah, I agree. Like I kind of view this turn as like we have a bit of breathing room because we made such a good trade last turn. So like
Mhm.
developing this turn to set up for more mana next turn seems nice. Yeah, see, breathing room.
Okay. I think Druid is okay. I think Druid is Ancestral Recall.
Yeah,
Is what's
I,
going on with the Druid.
I agree. Druid is very much ancestral recall.
Okay. Let's do something.
Okay,
Something
let's.
complicated.
So I think we want to kill both of their mice, right?
I guess.
Like talent back something and like bushwhack twice.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's talent and then let's talent back Birth Lightning and attack with like this.
um, is there a reason not to bushwhack first? Vitality
Okay.
on mouse.
Yeah. Okay. That seems fine.
I agree with generally talent back burst lightning and then like hold it up somewhat, but like we might do it like as soon as the forward combat damage. You know,
Mm-hmm. We could attack with this.
I do not want to attack with that. I would rather block with it.
Okay.
I feel like the free block on high like it's not clear that they wanted to block any of our things anyways. You know.
Well, like, okay, fair. Um, so this is at this was into 10. Okay, this seems fine. And
Yeah.
then we could use this now, but I feel like I'm just gonna hold this like
Yeah, I want if I want to hold it because it could go face.
yeah.
And like I feel like we're solidly like threatening them, you know?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, while you sideboard and I look away as you bring in turtles, I'm gonna go get some water. If I can figure out where I entertain chat.
Help. All right, let's have her like this, I guess. As mentioned, like I'm pretty sure. I sort of feel like the number of play calls you want for is like 3. Annihilations for Dimir and Golgari. More so Golgari than Dimir, but like definitely. I'm scared of Dimir having like creatures and shielders post board, so yeah, I will be bringing them in. I think. Okay, this seems like a key. When Jason gets back, we're gonna tell it Fable Passage L. Okay, so I'm worried that
Fable
the Golgari
Passage
matchup is.
W.
I'm worried that the Golgari matchup is no longer free. Like they have a lot of unkillable creatures. Is what I will say about the Golgari matchup.
I think you were too worried.
Okay, I've played against it and lost it.
Oh, do you want to torch this now?
No.
Okay.
In general, I don't like torching their one drops.
Well, specifically against red white, I think it's more interesting because they have the protections. They generally have more of the protection spell.
I guess. Okay, it still seems illegal to torch. So now we could think about double shocking.
I would like to play Fabled Passage.
Okay, I see.
Okay, let's torch it now.
Yeah.
We could actually consider playing Burst Lightning instead of Torch, because we might want to. We probably want to torch this Nemesis.
Yeah. We do have a second horse though, so like,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, Fable Passage L. It could have been Yabamaya Coast.
Hmm.
And it could have been Yamamaya Coast, and we would have this talent in play, and then we would also have vitality in play. um,
Now, to be clear, when I said Fable Passage W, I was very much joking.
uh, Torch with a trigger on stack is kind of a nice line, honestly. I'm kind
um,
of down.
Depends on. Yeah, I guess with the Vitality in hand, it's better. Yeah, okay. Like I think in a decent number of spots, I would like rather the talent anyways, but given the
Yeah,
shape of our hand, but with the Vitality. See, now that's a card that removes the Screaming Nemesis in some sense.
true. We could have considered keeping it in case of second nemesis, but I think it's bad.
Okay, let's burst the real one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the reason why I might want the talent instead of the otter in a situation like this is that like yeah, we should get green.
Yeah, and then I just want to like unsummon an attack for 3.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, in a situation like this, is like it's nice to like talent like provides like a full card a bit more than an otter does. When you have vitality, it's like much closer though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the card is not a land.
Nope.
Okay, I guess. Well, it's complicated. As in the situation of whether it was better to have an otter or a vitality is complicated,
Yes,
or an otter or a talent.
I agree.
Um. Okay, let's pass. I think.
I agree.
I, I think I just want to like take the hit and then burst lightning it.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I want to say I would like to wait. I would like to
Okay.
see what happens. Like, they could do many things. But yeah, that's a good default.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
They
let's just.
could.
Hmm.
Hmm. We could like double lock.
I don't like saying. I think that doesn't set us up to win. So I would just
Okay.
not. I think they have burst lightning in hand.
Okay, that sounds plausible. Hmm. Pyroclasm moment.
Indeed.
Okay, so I don't like that, like. Okay, it's true that Aegis Turtle would be good here.
That's true.
um,
Want to
much
just
to
pass the
consider.
turn?
Okay, we can pass the turn. And then are we planning to double lock?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
What are they doing? Burst
Question
lightning?
dirty, clearly.
Indeed. Lightning
Um,
Helix.
I see.
Okay, want to burst
That,
lightning their thing now?
okay. I don't like that they can, like, do anything.
This kind of sets us up to have a good like to tame now, though.
That's true.
Not like it's anything. But we can actually power class at that.
I see.
Wow, we can really
Wow,
power
a
class at that.
pyroclasm moment.
Indeed. Okay.
Okay,
So
so I they do have this thing.
I agree.
Okay,
It's like
so
not a worry, but it's like a future problem. Um,
so,
bounce.
so I think we need to we could choose not to pyroclasm
Wait, why? Or
and just replay S3. Okay, I
that's
guess that's
really
pretty
bad
bad.
because they get to target one of their
Yeah.
creatures.
Okay, so I don't need to tap this. I can just
No.
attack with it, or
Yeah, you just attack
maybe.
with it.
Okay. We could try to jump block, but
I would not.
yeah.
Anyways, shoutouts to having talent on the board instead of this honor token.
Well,
Kind
it's
of.
complicated.
I agree it's complicated.
Okay, I see. Um. Okay, let's run it back. I think. Oh wait, I forgot to bring this in.
Okay, can we take out the turtle?
Wasn't it just like
We're on the play.
uh?
Okay, can we take out Pyroclasm?
Okay, we can take out pyroclasm.
Wait, you're not gonna shout about how it was just extremely good?
There are no biases in my head. Okay, clearly. All right, let's keep.
Yep, let's keep.
I will say, like, it's possible that like
I will say. Oh, by the
having
way, I want to say, not shocking their one drop L.
possible.
Yeah, I agree. Parentheses possible is a good addendum to that.
Okay, so we could hold that flood color, but it seems bad. So let's play Vitality.
I agree. They're much less likely to have like actual removal for vitality. Plus,
So
like,
they did just show us this, but you know,
well, yeah, but like
it's
it's
not
really hard
easy.
for them to like do that, you know?
Yeah. Okay, let's not block. I think.
Yeah, there's like a few too many things.
Wow, I need to turtle.
I do love 0/5 Birds of Paradise. That doesn't fly.
Okay, let's Cassie just turtle. I think.
I believe so. It means we can't Flood Color to Tabe, but I think Flood Color Torch is like enough. Like, to Tabe is also like a bit more awkward to use than Torch, I think, if we're like trying to protect Flood Color for something. I guess if we're protecting it from Lightning Helix.
Sheltered by ghosts. Okay, can we like town?
Okay, well, here's a proposal. What if we like don't do anything about this?
Okay, I feel like I want to respond because if they respond with what's shard mages, then I want to torch.
Like bargaining something?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I'm sold.
Okay. Let's bounce like town, I guess.
Yeah, to be clear, I want to bargain the vitality in that case.
Mm-hmm. Of course, they could have Monstrous Rage, and we could on top of all of this, and then it would be pretty bad for us. But
okay, never mind. I no longer like this line, but we've committed to it. I forgot that's how math works. Okay, it's fine.
It's fine.
I think okay, what I wanted to do was just like let it resolve and just like to tame the sheltered by ghosts at some point.
maybe that could have worked. Yeah.
I think that like I just wanted to like cast our flood color basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this turn is kind of complicated actually. Do I want to just like not cast this furnace at all?
Can we just like cast our flood caller like on
Yeah,
their turn, obviously, but
yeah.
obviously it looks kind of suspicious, but you know,
Okay, interesting.
no one was ever hurt by being suspicious or something.
Should we like do something different now? Okay, so far I am impressed that you just turtle. I don't know about you.
Okay, fair. Maybe I hate it too much. Probably, honestly. It was legitimately on my list of things to try.
Mhm. Now do we want to blood color and furnace?
Uh, no.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, like, what if we just block this? Shout outs to Aegis Turtle, my new favorite friend.
Hmm. Okay, and
No, we shouldn't cast anything, right?
okay.
Well, okay, we could read the arena tells and say, okay, they don't have a shock.
Well, like if they had a shock, they might like shock the turtle. They might have like shock the turtle. I feel like
Okay, that's fair. Wait, then we should cast Furnace, right? Or no. I guess we should cast Talon. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, now we can do some stuff probably.
I agree. Wait, what's in our graveyard?
We have a town and a torch.
Okay. At 17, we need to cast. Darn,
Okay,
the
so
Aegis Turtle is into an Otter. It doesn't have types.
okay, let's start with like return town and then furnace the mouse and then go from there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have lethal. We bounce Furnace and Talent.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's possible we could have won without the turtle, but I feel like I'm impressed by the turtle so far.
Yeah, I like the turtle. Now you have to register Otters because Turtle
Hmm.
is what has completely solved the red matchup, as we all know, right? Definitely no hyperbole in my voice.
We gotta convince Andrew to add 4 Aegis turtles to Demir, clearly. Hmm. Much to consider. Uh, okay, let's keep.
Yeah. Do you think we'll face off
Um,
against red again?
possible. What do you want to do turn one? Because it seems kind of complicated.
Um,
I feel like it involves Yavimaya Coast, though.
I agree it involved Yavimaya Coast. So I always want one of these bushwhacks to fetch red. And so
Yeah.
like it's really hard to go next turn like bushwhack for green and then bushwhack fight. Um so I believe I would like to bushwhack for red.
Okay. Is it better than playing talent?
So if we play talent, then next turn we cannot like for example spend a bushwhack to fight, really. Um I don't know if that's something we ever want to do, but
I suspect we don't ever want to do that. I guess maybe you'd fight a siren. You could like. Okay, we
I
can
think
we can.
wait no I think I would play talent.
Okay.
If the burst lightning were torch and I were more attached to it, then like I think I might not, but I think I'm like pretty happy to to burst a siren as well. I'm less happy to like torch it.
Okay, now how do you feel about Bushwhacker Forest, Bushwhacker Mountain?
That makes sense. I would like somewhat to hit land drops.
And somewhat wonder with questioning Druid if you're supposed to play more red lands, by the way.
More what?
Red lands.
Oh,
It might be hard though. Okay, I want to cast Trainer, I think.
I agree because they're gonna cast a 2-drop here, probably. Ooh, should I start a
Uh,
count? I would take Song.
okay. I think that makes sense.
Might even like Song for 3 next turn. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Anyways, I need to finish sending this to Andrew. Maybe I should have put in the nonsense channel. Um,
Okay, let's
yeah.
burst lightning that. Well, maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe we should have just let Kaido happen. Like they can't Kaido us, but I guess we have to like kill this at some point.
Like,
But we were
okay,
trying to
the
kill
thing is,
it
like,
on
I
the
just don't
turn.
want to take 2 damage. I just don't think you
Yeah,
lose these games against Demir if you just, like, force both players to be somewhat slow about it.
yeah. Oh, I probably should have songed. I didn't really think about it.
Um, they might have counter magic. They might not. I think it's, like, complicated, basically.
I feel like I should have songed, but it's fine.
Well, okay, so the thing about Song is, like, another thing you can do is just, like, not, just fully pass the turn here with Flood Caller, and then,
Mm-hmm.
like, if they choose to flash in it, okay.
Okay. What do you want? What do we want to do now? So some options involve do nothing, planted druid, planted flood color and torch, torch now, solemn post combat.
I mean, Song Post Combat does sound funny, but it might be right.
Might be right.
Like, what are they gonna do about it? You know?
Well, they might ignore it.
I agree. How are they gonna ignore it?
Kill. Do something relevant before we take. Before they die to taking 3 damage a turn or something.
I'm not sure this line is correct, but it sure is funny. For example, I'm very not scared of them Kaidoing or Curiositying here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do we want to bargain? Is it just a rat? I assume I'm also playing the fuck caller
I
here.
agree. You're also playing the Flood Caller.
I kind of want to just bargain this challenge.
I would like to bargain the talent. Yes.
We are the rats. Or something.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the thing is, they like kind of have to spend mana like answering our Flood Caller at some point. So it's like kind of hard for them to like ignore
Well,
the rats all that much.
they could have cut down,
Yeah,
but
I understand.
what is our plan next turn?
How do you feel about songing again?
Okay, let's song again.
Obviously, they could have a counter spell, but if they don't, I don't really see how. I get okay. I guess Fabloom Trick is one of the easier ways for them to not die to this, but
Mm-hmm.
but then the trades start being very favorable for us. Let's just say.
Yes.
The thing about Song of Totentons is that it's not very good against counterspells, but it's actually kind of good against the rest of like a lot of the cards Demir plays. You know?
Yeah. Okay. It seems like they have the card Enduring Curiosity.
Hmm.
Do you want to quest now?
I do kind of want to quest now. Yes,
Okay, let's quest now. I think tapping these two lands.
I agree. I assume the pain won't be that painful this game.
Hmm. Interesting.
Okay. Well, they didn't have a
Uh,
counterspell last turn.
it's possible we should just try to present her to turn lethal anyway. Does
Okay, want to
it?
play? Well, is that different than playing up the beanstalk first?
Okay, maybe it's not. Okay. Let's.
Just play the obvious things, I think, like questing Druid's talent.
Okay.
Like, I don't think like the attack is that good if we think they have vitality
Mm-hmm.
or not vitality,
Mm-hmm.
curiosity. You know what would be really amusing here? Main deck Gix's command.
Oh. Hmm.
I've wondered at various points like what we should do from the Otter side, if anything, about like Demir players finally realizing that they should bring in Gix's command against Otters.
Hmm.
It's possible the answer is it's not that worrying, but it's like good against us, but doesn't change all that much. Um, I don't
I
know.
feel like you can't really do anything about that in like until people start like registering the like severe mortgages commands or anything.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, also part of it is like when do they realize that they should be doing that, you know? Um,
Mhm.
wait.
Okay.
So,
But they should probably be dead somehow, right?
uh, yeah. So if you get back Bushwhack and
Okay.
Bushwhack, Vitality and the Curiosity, or Vitality in any creature,
Yeah.
for example, the Curiosity is definitely the funnier one. You know, double trigger and all that.
Okay.
Nice. I would say that our aggressive song line worked out, even though it was weird and maybe bad.
I would say this is like generally how the good games against Blueback go.
I don't. Okay, I would like to advocate against up the beanstalk.
Okay.
I'd also like to take out the burst lightnings.
Okay. Does this
I
seem
would also
reasonable?
not like to play two lithomantic barrages. I,
Okay.
I think that they should be boarding out their curiosities anyway. So like, what are we doing with barrages? Like they kill Kaido,
Yes.
but like they don't. For example, isn't this where we wanted fiery annihilation?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Good point.
Okay.
Okay. So the complicated thing about Flood Collar is that it's very like it's if you hold it to like it's pretty good at preventing Kaito if you like really try about it. It's not very good at anything else.
Well, it's good at like Flood color has spot. Okay, I think of two flood color sideboard scenarios as like times where flood color has spots. Oh, can by the way, before
Mm,
you submit, can we replace one beans with one litho barrage?
okay.
I
We
just
can evaluate if we draw the Litho Barrage.
That's true. Why is
Um,
pyroclasm good here? Because we disagree on this. Me and CFT. I think that it's good because one of the ways that Demir can have a good game against you is by playing lots of cheap creatures.
my opinion is that Pyroclasm is not good against them because like it doesn't answer the cards that matter. But I don't know. I figured I should bring it in since we have it, and Jason believes in it. Okay, I think I want to analyze.
Yeah, I think so. My opinion is kind of that like it's it's like a bit dangerous to try to reduce things into things that matter and things that don't sometimes. And like I certainly would not want to play two pyroclasms, let's just say. But
Um, we could solve for one. Technically, it seems bad.
I agree. It seems kind of bad. We have like the answer in hand for a thing that they could play.
Well, we can't answer Kaito, which is
Wait, does Fire
concerning.
Annihilation not say or Planeswalker?
It does not.
Oh.
It would be good if it did.
Okay, okay. I no longer like this card as much. I was tricked. I was misinformed. Anyways, I would still like to song for two instead
Yeah.
of one. Wow, it felt so much better when I thought that Fire Annihilation answered Planeswalkers.
I don't think there's any card that does that.
Does 5 damage to a creature or a Planeswalker?
Yeah,
That
that's
that
a
isn't
relief.
specifically red, blue, or white. Let me fact check you on that.
One problem with Fire Annihilation is that not everyone will bring in Preacher or Shieldred, even though I'm very scared of them.
How do you
And
feel about Rebel Salvo?
oh, does that work? Well,
Yes.
it doesn't hit Curiosity, but maybe
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. I did say I believe that people should be boarding out Curiosity against us, but you know, do you want
Okay,
to cast
what?
Vitality into their thing?
Okay, let's yeah. And then what should we do?
How do you feel
It's,
about attack with one rat?
okay, I like attacking with one rat. Okay. Um.
Well, actually, maybe we should have like not played land first.
Ah.
So,
Eh. Okay, I think I just want to like attack
okay,
and
attack with
bushwhack.
both rats.
Yeah.
Are you sure we want to
This.
bushwhack? Probably.
Uh.
Anyways, I'm a lot less satisfied with this Fire Annihilation plan if it doesn't kill Kaido.
Okay. Rebel Salvo might be better, honestly. It did not remember that Rebel Salvo existed, so
I claim we would be pretty easily winning this game if this were Rebel Salvo. To be fair, they might not have kited, or they might have
yeah.
done something different with the rest.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Okay, want
Well,
to attack their Kaido and have something bad happen to us? Maybe he'll flash into curiosity.
Hmm. Okay, so then I want to like, whoa. I could, fair enough.
I can see the game.
I don't think we're dead. Like we could like hit a shock here and then we'd be like pretty fine. Okay.
I would like to concede the game, I think.
I don't feel dead yet.
Okay.
I don't want to chump though. I don't think chumping is a winning line.
Okay. Want to side out our Song of Totentons?
Hmm. Perhaps. It's complicated. It's kind of interesting that they've never found a spot to get the siren in play.
I agree. I think they're holding up like animating Soulstone or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, well, what are some outs? Um, I don't know what I'm playing if I'm not playing Otters. It could be Pixie. It could be Ghoul. I'm not sure yet. It could be something I think of tomorrow. Who knows? It's possible we're like even less far behind than we thought. Than I think. And okay, maybe the outs involve like. Okay, hold on. Now if we hit a shock and they don't hit a land, we're still kind of alive. Okay, cool.
Okay, can we change these fiery annihilations into rebel salvos right now?
Unfortunately, I cannot do it before game 3.
Okay, want to side out the Song of Totentons for like I don't know a second litho, given that we clearly aren't as good at killing Kaido as we think we are.
Okay. What if we play burst lightning?
I think litho is better than burst.
Hmm. Okay, maybe.
Like it's also not to be clear, it's not actually that clear that they're playing Preachers and Childrens. For some,
Yeah, it's definitely a flaw with the Fire Annihilation against Demir plan, which is that like it's not everybody will like even bring them in against you.
you're so much. Whenever I have this kind of fetching decision, I almost always go like Copperline Gorge into Island. It's like it like doesn't matter really. I think I would not drown her, but
I think
maybe it's good against Kaido. I don't know.
I don't think we'll need to be. I guess.
That's fair.
Like
I guess like it's
if
hard for
they
them
go
to
two drop.
like.
Oh, okay, maybe it was right. It might have been right.
It's like it's like not even that bad. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Kaido's just like not that hard to beat when you have this kind of hand. Also,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
like I'm
I just
pretty
want
sure
to
you
guess
weren't
this.
supposed to. Yeah. I like to just cast a bunch of 3/3 vigilances until they die. Demir isn't that
Yeah.
good at. Tavir isn't like that good of a deck, you know?
Okay, are they going to Kaido us now? It seems like it.
Are they gonna Kaido down tick on our vitality? That'd be very funny. Lol.
I mean, it just seems like the thing to do. Okay.
True.
Do you want to just pyroclasm this to get it so that? Okay, I want to fetch mountain with this regardless, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Um, what should we do?
Um, I think I like pyroclasming.
Okay. It's better to hold it against Daybloom Trick.
Mm, okay, yeah, actually, I think holding it is fine.
Okay.
And then like flashing in flood pits because like the flood pits does actually threaten the Kaido.
Yeah.
Also, we can even like threaten to double block the Kaido, kind of. And like,
Yeah.
depending on how their hand lines up, they might like then feel pressured to like commit their own flood pits or something.
I see.
Okay,
All right.
there's no reason to do anything about that.
No, I should just do this before combat, I guess.
Yeah, flood pits, they're flood pits. They don't even have black mana up.
Okay, so what we could do is just chump and prevent them from hitting their land drop. Because they would have pre-commented this, right? It pre-commented land if they had one. If they had one.
Yeah, I agree. I do like the chomp when we have
Okay.
Pyroclasm in hand. I think there's just like not that many ways it goes that wrong.
Okay, I think I just want to cast this, even though it gives up like Flood Cut, Pyroclasm, and Instant
Oh
Speed
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
I agree.
Okay. We
Do you
could
want?
just cast this now.
I like doing that. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Even though like Quench isn't that good, like it's not that easy for them to cast Quench, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I think I will just charge whatever they mount. Or they could just not mount.
I
Okay.
don't like that in the cut down.
Okay. I think I just want to attack.
How do you feel about Pyroclasming?
We can do it at Instant Speed, right?
Yeah, but like, why let
I
them?
want to cast.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. I want to do it before blocks. Was my point more so.
Mhm.
I guess maybe not. I guess I don't know what their plan is to spend 2 mana. Nice. Shout out to Pyroclasm.
Hmm.
I don't know what your is about. Shouldn't you tap the flood color?
Oh yeah.
Like the thing is, like the thing about Pyroclasm is they're just like not allowed to board out like that many of their like small creatures, you know?
Hmm. I will
Or
say
like,
like one concern I have is that like it's not. It's like I understand that you can make it not like bad for you, but like
oh, do you want to beans first?
okay, I guess we can means first.
What are they gonna do? Cast Mastermind?
Tidebinder. Are you gonna Tidebind Flood Color? Okay, fair enough.
Okay, let's be some rebels. Are there any
Yes.
equipment we want to play? Maybe a bladed war whip?
Hmm. Wait, so if you equip a blade to something and then you copy an enduring vitality, then you can like return it as an enchant. You can return something else as an enchantment.
That's true. Yes. I assume there aren't any creatures that like. I assume there aren't any like devoted druids in standard.
Oh, detection tools. I see.
I'd be very surprised if there were a devoted druid in standard, but I admit I have not checked.
Wait, better this might not be like that bad, honestly.
The
You can,
barb variety?
yeah, you can pick it up. Maybe Batterfist is a way to tie together mouse otters.
Uh-huh. Uh, I guess that's better than Hexgold Halberd.
It's not clearly better. Hexgold Halberd is like kind of, it's like notably like Hexgold Halberd was better in limited, right?
Sure, but I kind of feel like 3-1 might be better. Anyways, let's keep this.
Yeah,
With the plan of turn 2 questing druid.
I agree.
So that we can turn 3 seek. Oh man,
Flood
it's the
color,
red matchup again.
flood color would be kind of a nice enchantment.
But then it wouldn't untap itself. They should just give it hexproof, or more accurately, hexproof from everything except green, so that it still is hexproof from nowhere to run.
Okay. Well, okay, that makes our spot a lot better, I would say.
I would also say it makes the decision of which of Vitality or Flood card to play much easier.
Yeah. I presume in paper I would not shock, so let's not shock.
Yeah. I do think that if we didn't draw the Burst Lightning, I would just like hold up Flood Caller and like plan to like kind of infinite next turn, or like large finite next turn, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, what should we do about this? Nothing? Oh, that's true. It wouldn't untap itself.
I would not block.
Okay. Should we verse this on unset?
I don't see a reason to, given that we're gonna like cast Flood Caller. Probably.
Okay, fair. We could attack with the slow one.
I would not. I might want the mana.
Fair.
Like, okay, proposal. Okay, I was gonna say proposal on their upkeep. We cast Flood Caller and on their upkeep seek, but I guess that doesn't like matter all that much. They just like don't have enough cards to like make too credible of a threat to us, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Is my assessment. And I feel like I can't quite fully explain why I believe that, but I do believe it.
Okay. Do we even want to seek on this turn?
I don't want to seek. I want to seek on like the next turn, you know.
Okay.
On like our turn, but like not right now.
What should we do about this?
What if we just like shock the challenger?
One option is to take it.
I agree. We could take it. We need to. Okay, so so
this is
the thing is we only have 2 removal spells.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. So wait. So what happens if we seek? What happens if we seek right now just to see if we like yeah, I think we should seek right now.
Yeah.
And if we hit a 3rd removal spell, we can just take it almost certainly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take it.
Let's take it. Classic. Take it.
Okay. Yeah. This should definitely like kill them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do some stuff.
Yeah. do some stuff, and like if we die, it's not it's pilot error. Or
uh,
more likely arena disconnect error or something. I don't know. Um, I,
um,
I did say arena disconnect error. I didn't mean to speak it into existence.
there are definitely like more optimal ways to play this turn. Probably, I just felt like I just feel like it's really hard for it just not to be lethal somehow.
In a sense, everything is equally as optimal if it's all lethal, provably. You know. Also, for the record, I don't believe that the enchantment flood caller would be a otter or any of the other types.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah, you can definitely win games when your opponent like mulligans like this, like just by like
I also don't think that game was like that hard to win if they didn't mulligan. Like
perhaps.
it was definitely going to be harder if it didn't mulligan. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like they didn't spend mana, right? Like they like missed one mana of mana expenditure, and we had like a lot of room at the end where we could have like taken lines to take less damage as opposed to just like the lines we took that were just like killing them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do you have a suggested cut?
Um,
Custom Druid on the draw.
no, I think wait, I feel like Questing Druid is just like like on Questing Druid on the draw is just Querying Druid, and that's fine, right?
Okay, fine.
Um,
I guess it's not a true red mirror in the sense that like when you start going like these like the Seek the Beast like the Seek the Beast is better at killing your opponent than uh in a red mirror, I guess.
yeah. This is just very Red Mirror is very much not like what this is, but this seems fine to me. I personally might be down another Flood Caller, but like yeah,
Oh, they're like mono red. Okay,
yeah,
yeah, we can cut another fight color.
uh, yeah.
I
Oh, you needed a cut. Okay,
my suspicion is that you need three flight color, at least three flight color against Gruul specifically, but it's fine to go down to two against the other against red and red white.
sure.
Okay, let's keep.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
we could just call in for forest.
I think I would like to do that. Yes.
Okay.
Because like next turn I want to either talent plus bushwhack or like the problem is if we talent on turn one, we can't like spell plus
Yeah.
bushwhack next turn, and like
Yeah.
if we flood pits we can't vitality, so it's like awkward, you know.
Yeah. Okay. What would you like to do?
How do you feel about holding up flood pits?
What are you planning to flood this?
Their best thing when they try to attack.
Okay, fair.
Like
I,
it could be
I,
Nemesis.
I like that it doesn't like use our one drops. Okay.
Yeah. Like specifically
Um. Okay. So should we like get claw here then?
because you want to bushwhack the challenger.
Yeah, and also they might be scared to attack.
Oh, sure, yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Got him. Okay, if they were scared to attack, I assume they're scared to block. so we should attack.
That does follow. It is quite bad if they change their mind, but
It's okay. People don't do that. So that said, I do believe that Flood Caller would or I think Flood Caller might untap a Mockingbird that had copied an Enduring and then died and came back and like copied as something else. A fish token, that is. Uh,
okay. What are we doing? Can I block hero?
uh, if they rage it, then we take uh 2, 7, 8, go to 3. Uh, possibly go to 2 if they choose to activate Claw. I think that's like usually illegal and seems to still be illegal.
Well, it seems worse if block it, right?
What?
Okay, so like, maybe not.
Like,
Okay.
it's just generally bad to block hero when they rage it and you kill the hero, right?
Okay.
Like, I think it is somewhat reasonable to block Claw. I think it is definitely not reasonable to block hero.
I see. Interesting.
Great. Want to play and crack Fabled Passage for a blue source?
Sure.
See, clearly why you flood a lot is because you don't thin as much.
Clearly. Okay, let's check
Bushwhack isn't
first.
it like the only thing in our graveyard is like Bushwhack basically, right? Just to make sure. Okay, great.
And analyst.
Yeah, let's train her.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Uh. Uh. Huh.
Okay, what if we bounce Drowner and their Claw and then Pyroclasm?
Okay.
And not attack.
Why? Okay. I guess okay. Yeah. Okay.
If we wanted to attack, we should have attacked before bouncing.
Yeah. It was probably a free attack if we attacked before bouncing, but that's just life. Or I guess it's complicated. Because we wanted to train our pre-combat probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like we're dying to lightning strike.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I don't even know. Do they like sideboard at all? Do they keep in lightning strike? Who knows? These are questions.
Okay,
Who knows?
now we're no longer dead to like Wish Soccer Frenzy at least.
It's true. We should find out pretty shortly whether they have lightning strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think it's unfortunate that like we didn't get to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because like in this kind of situation, it really matters what like how much you attack them for. But
Yeah.
wouldn't a pain land be so bad this game?
Much to consider. Okay. But now.
Uh, okay, so they wait.
Okay,
Okay, now we only
so
have 2 otters. I kind of don't want this hired claw to attack us.
okay, so are we gonna like do the trick? Or are we gonna try to torch it?
So
Or
one
are
thing
you
I
gonna
like about
unsummon
doing
it?
the trick is that like it's hard to disrupt the trick. Um, because if they
Okay,
disrupt this trick, then they're spending burn that isn't going to our face.
what kind of attack would you like to make?
Otter vitality, roughly, maybe. I haven't thought too far. Yeah, Otter
Okay,
Vitality.
can I like torch this instead of doing the trick?
They have Monstrous Rage. We just know that, basically.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, so like I want to do the trick before combat,
No, we can do
or
it.
like
We can attack with Otter Vitality and like make the block awkward for them. And then if they
okay,
do block, like we have like things that we can do,
yeah.
kind of.
Okay, so now I would like to do
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
They're allowed to have shock technically.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know if they play. I feel like they don't generally play Torch, and like, would you rather them shock our face?
What? I mean, maybe.
Okay.
I see.
I guess they did have shock, and they did shock our face.
Hmm. Okay. Much to consider. Wait, so we did then they didn't have Monstrous Rage, right?
Why not?
Because then we would be dead.
Why would we be dead?
They would Monstrous Rage and then bargain. Okay, we died anyway.
Um. Oh, sure, that's fair.
That's the next one, tethering. Um. Okay,
And
this seems like a keep.
I agree. It seems like a keep. I'm not exactly sure what our plan is. Um.
I agree. I'm not sure what our plan is.
I kind of want to just start off on talent.
Okay.
Like, if we draw lands, then we can decide for this Fabled Passage to be untapped. You know,
Hmm.
obviously we don't have to have that be the case still, but
Okay.
okay.
Now we could whack.
Hmm. I kind of still want our fourth land. Can we like
Okay.
whack? Can we whack for a land and burst this, or is that too?
It seems very bad into like we would be extremely sad if they have Ember Heart any two drop, right?
Sure.
I'm just gonna hold up Burst Lightning. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to burst proactively.
Nice.
Okay.
Uh,
Rewarded.
okay. I might just cast that. I think.
Let's play Island first
Yeah.
and hold up
Um.
unsummon.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't know, if they play the Nemesis, I would unsummon it. Take
Okay.
the
I think I
take.
want. Yeah.
If you think about it, town is basically like talent with extra steps.
Hmm.
The extra steps are good in this case.
Okay.
Want to bounce that?
Yeah. We could instead bounce the trainer, but that seems bad.
I agree.
Okay. Given that they're stuck on lands.
Let's let's bounce their hero.
Okay. Do you want to like bounce all talent and try to kill them?
Um, The only thing about bouncing talent is that it is technically mana inefficient. So
Yeah.
and like theoretically, trainer is more efficient, but I do like killing them a lot. So like I'm a fan of killing them. Anyways, I would fetch blue.
Okay. It cuts off some things. It does save a damage. It cuts off some things down the road, but
Well, mostly we have like I could ease like let's say we draw a colorless land, a basic mountain or a basic forest. We could very plausibly spend 3 blue mana, right?
mhm.
Like the way we're playing this game, there isn't a down the road.
Fair enough. Okay.
Wait, are they dead? Um,
Oh. Okay. So
three,
8,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
9.
10. 11. No, they're
Not
they're
quite.
too off. Okay.
Do
Well,
you want to just bounce
let
anyway?
we could even do everything anyways, but I guess that's weak to them playing Pyroclasm. Yeah, let's just do everything except the burst lightning
Yeah.
because we can kick that or something. I don't know, or it's just is like just as good next turn, kind of.
Yeah. I will say like the kick burst lightning mode is like not irrelevant in this deck.
Oh yeah, no. It certainly isn't. I like very much respect burst lightning as a shock in this deck. I think at some point I was even thinking about like trying it myself. Like, is this flood caller combo? I don't know what flood caller combo is. I've never played a deck of that description.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't describe this deck as a deck based around comboing around flood color, but this is that deck, yes.
yeah, yeah, I was being a bit facetious, certainly. Um, but yeah, basically, what I'm alluding to is the fact that
Oh, this doesn't
this
actually
deck is
kill
not a
them.
combo deck. Sorry, what?
I thought this killed them, but it doesn't.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
yes, it
Does it
does.
not? Excuse me?
I forgot. Okay. I don't know. I got confused for a second. Yes.
Okay, okay. Basically, what I'm saying is that this deck is not a combo deck. It is an everything deck. Thinking about it as a combo deck will hurt your will hurt your like general ability to play both with and against it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because it is merely a deck that leverages combo to like be threatening in ways that are productive.
Well, I would say it only really uses the combo in a select few matchups.
That's fair.
In other cases, like I still think my favorite comparison is like it's like Phoenix, except your Treasure Cruise is like your Treasure Cruise only draws moxes, and Flood Color is more like Temporal Trespass than anything else. Let's go again.
I do love Phoenix comparisons.
Let's keep and bottom Fable Passage, I think.
Yeah. We
You could
have Tron assembled.
you could argue for bottoming a fast land because you could draw another fast land. I
Okay,
think Otters.
I think having double of each color is actually somewhat important. So
Yeah, I think Otters is favored against Pixie, but it's not scary. I would say.
you
At
think this is
least that is.
Pixie? Are you sure this is Pixie?
I was responding to Nicole in chat.
Oh, okay.
This may not be Pixie.
I don't think this is Pixie.
Okay, do you want to play Vitality and pass the torch up?
Yep, I do. Nicole, what I would say about Otters being favored versus Pixie is that famously Otters is favored against any deck that isn't red, and Pixie is any deck that isn't red. QED. Chance is increasing that this is Pixie, but if this is Pixie, it's the weirdest Pixie. Okay, no, never mind. Wait, that's still weird.
Do you think a domain? They could be domain, or they could be some Esper brew. I thought about this just being Esper's or
Hey,
something.
Fabled Passage is not actually a thing here.
Oh, because okay. I'm still going to use the Fable Passage, I think.
Sure. Would you rather draw a basic or a Fabled Passage?
Oh, as for but did this top 8 a challenge?
Wild. Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna continue to not look it up because I don't care enough. I
Care a
think.
little bit.
Or like I feel when I say I don't care, I mean that I don't think that will like matter too
Mhm.
much for like how we play these games. They might have Elspeth might though, I guess.
Okay, I want to attack and with just Vitality and play second Vitality.
Why aren't we attacking with Trainer?
Um, oh, I guess with 2 Vitalities it's fine. Okay, yeah. They could like counter and then annoying or whatever, but like whatever.
For what it's worth, I don't love playing the second fight. I guess it like puts on more pressure once we know they don't have a smite. But I was thinking like it might be weird against like turn 5 Sunfall. But I don't. I
Yeah,
guess I don't exactly know what they're doing. Nice. Our beanstalk became a definition.
nice.
I love it when our beanstalk becomes honestly even a draw 3.
Split up.
Also
I see.
also lol.
Hmm.
But if it wasn't clear, what I'm implying is that a beanstalk is very hard to make a definition.
Okay, let's map.
Yeah, I don't see what else we would do.
Okay,
I
let's
don't.
not have that.
I agree.
Okay, let's map again.
Yeah,
Let's not use that land.
I don't really want to play the second vitality this time.
Hmm. Are you sure the deck contains Sunfall?
I guess this is where like looking up their deck would help. I guess I can try.
Okay, there's still allowed to be normal domain. Normal domain, by the way.
I agree that they're still alive to be normal.
Okay,
Domain.
let's play Tapland.
Sure.
I don't think Sunfall is like that bad for us. I guess, but okay, it seems like they are normal domain.
Okay. Mana screwed normal domain. I love it.
We could kill this.
I mean I don't. I'm not a huge fan of like spending our torches to kill this, but
I mean,
is there a reason to do it like now? Scry, I guess.
trainer.
I hmm. I kind of don't want to.
Okay.
Like the spells in hand also maybe matter.
Okay,
Okay,
I feel.
rewarded. Let's
Were we rewarded?
wait. I want to just like I don't know. I just want to cast this and like try to ignore the overlord.
Okay, I see. Well,
Okay, I want a song for 3.
okay.
Oh, I guess we could song for 4, and
Yeah,
like just
I don't like care. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. I forgot we already have a um thing. And just find a land. Yes.
Do you want to just kill this?
I'm worried
Like,
that like I'm worried that like the way like one of the ways they beat us is like one of their best plays right now is Sunfall is my worry. And like
okay,
killing that is like
okay,
pretty bad if they're Sunfalling. And like I also don't want to play Questing Druid.
okay.
Like if we draw to Tabe, I really want to have this Questing Druid available.
I kind of felt like we were alive to like do the damage plan if we just killed it, but like, like our hand is not very well set up to do the other plans.
Okay, let's set like an upkeep stop so we can maybe kill the
Okay.
Zur.
Do you want to bargain vitality?
Which vitality? Right?
Unclear. It might be the one in play.
I
Now
would
that we're
rather
here.
bargain a rat, I think,
Okay.
but I'm not completely sure. I either want to bargain rat or the vitality. That's an enchantment, but
Okay. If you wanted to do that, I feel like we should have just killed the overlord a long time ago. But
well,
okay, I don't.
I care a lot more about Zur than I care about Overlord.
Fair, but they don't have. They didn't have anything. Okay, whatever. Are we keeping this?
Um. Okay. Do we think they
Okay.
have Sunfall? I think.
I feel like we don't.
Okay. In that case, I like keeping it.
Okay, let's keep it and then like set a song for a lot.
Yeah, the song for everything except the untapped vitality. Because we can
Yeah.
attack with the untapped vitality and also finish off the Zur with Torch.
Yeah. And where did they have second Zur?
Yeah, that could be a worry.
But
Do you want to also bargain the second Torch?
I guess we should also bargain the second torch. Okay.
That doesn't actually
Well,
do anything.
this is one of my concerns. Yes. Okay, let's bottom it, I guess.
Yeah, let's bottom it.
Okay, so
Can I just say, up the beanstalk L?
question mark? It seems like it would have been good.
It would have been a lot better as questing druid. I'm just saying.
As fourth question.
Yes, like
yeah. Okay, so like you can't just play for it. It's true that okay. I guess you.
Like basically what I'm saying is that up the beat. Okay, like it would have been better as divination. Is my claim.
Wasn't it like it drew a card. It ate 2 mana from and a card from our opponent.
But their get loss was never doing anything that game. Also, you know, like, so like,
didn't we attack with a 4/4 like multiple times?
Okay, fair. Maybe it was not better than actual divination, but like, you know, it was somewhat close. Is my claim. We should put in Bitter Reunion and take out the first lightnings and the unsummon. Like, yeah. Also,
Potash. Is unsummon bad?
Sorry, what?
Is unsummon bad?
I think so. Like, I just don't think. I think we should be more committed to combo than like trying to like interact with their like trying to like interact in like tempo-y ways, you know.
Okay. Do you want fourth torch over unsummon?
I guess that's a hard sell. Wait, is Rebel Salvo good against them?
It seems worse than unsummon.
Is it?
Maybe not. Okay.
It like cleanly kills her.
What else do you want to cut? Do you want the second one for a third torch or not really?
Not really, I think.
Okay.
Because it kills Kaido, Nor. Fire Annihilation, we learned on stream today, does not kill Kaido. At least I learned that. I think CFT already knew.
Okay, to be fair, when I put it in my deck, I thought it killed Kaido. And then by the time we were on stream, I learned that it does not kill Kaido.
Yeah, yeah. It's because it has to care about equipment, you know, and they're not fancy enough to know about Luxior. Anyways, my argument about Beanstalk is that it's just very hard for it to like actually be a divination sometimes, you know?
Okay, are we keeping this 6 land hand?
Um,
Or going to 5? I kind of want to go to 5.
I want to go to 5.
Hmm.
Okay, let's keep.
Well,
And bottom
uh,
Town Bitter or Song Bitter, one of those two, or we could bottom Flood Caller. But
we could bottom flood. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, we have to bottom 2 cards.
yeah,
Right. Like this, I think.
we could just keep both
Maybe.
towns.
Um.
Let's bottom. Let's bottom. Let's bottom Song Flood Caller. I think.
Okay.
We just don't want to. We don't have the luxury of like keeping combo pieces in hand right now. You know.
I'm worried this is always too slow, and
That
we're gonna need.
that's a strong claim against their deck.
The deck does not like. Okay, their deck is pretty fast.
Okay, no. I wasn't talking about the too slow part. I was talking about the always part.
Okay. Do you want to touch forest?
Yeah, definitely forest.
Nice. Wait. Do you want to kill this? I kind of want to kill this.
Sure.
One could argue that's not the way we win.
I think it might be. Let's kill it.
Okay. Basically, like, I'm worried that we're gonna have to draw the cards we bottom to win. So, like,
Nice. Well, now we can draw the cards we bottomed.
okay.
Well, my reasoning is that the cards that we bottomed are like much better later. You know.
Yeah. I guess I didn't like phrase what I meant very well. Like, I'm worried that I'll need Flood Color very soon.
Huh. Okay.
Like, I would much rather have Flood Color here than Town.
Fair. Okay. It feels like they have a get lost because they like got arena priority and then didn't use it, but it's because they wanted to play this rollback instead.
Possible. Okay. What are we doing?
Is it unhinged to like bushwhack for a forest and then play vitality?
I kind of want to do that.
Classic triple green in play. Classic 2 wastes in play. Bean plus town is like kind of draw 3, yeah.
Hmm.
It's too bad.
I see. Okay.
Okay,
Well, I want to cast Bitter.
yeah, let's discard Sanctum.
It's not ideal.
It's not. Would you rather discard town?
Possible we're supposed to discard Town. Like, the thing about, like, if we draw more lands, then, like, we'll be able to
Okay,
just
yeah,
add them,
maybe we
right?
should discard second town.
Do you think we have seconds there? Okay, I'm gonna bounce, I think.
Sure.
I see. Okay, let's bid or discard torch?
I
Or
agree
do
with
we...
that.
Okay.
Like I don't know how you're playing on like for example casting the torch.
Okay, let's play Copperline? It could be Sanctum.
I
I think it's Copperline for, like, quest and druid reasons.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I would like to note that um, Flight Caller would not have helped this game.
True. Oh, okay. Probably. Okay, I do need to do this in response because they can double activate.
Yep. I would do it in response even if they could only single activate, I think.
Yeah,
Like our hope is they just have like no cards left in hand or something. We are kind of dying, which is, a
this is
downside.
true.
Maybe we should have discarded the Sanctum instead of the Torch. I guess we would be like not literally dead.
Hmm.
Or, well, like not dead to the tune of chumping, I guess.
Um, okay, it seems like we have Infinite playing Copperline Gorge.
No, I guess mildly, yeah. Um,
Okay, let's pick up
well, we
Town.
definitely need to activate Talon.
Yeah. Let's pick up Town, I think, and then, like... We could pick up Analyze and Quest for... In Quest.
I feel like we need to actually deal with the board. So
Okay.
like, I kind of want to
Let's
pick up
pick...
Town.
And then, like, bounce Bitter and 2-1, probably?
Yeah,
I don't know, the Bitter has been a lot better than Song this game.
that's true.
Probably. Okay, so I feel like we need to trump.
I agree. I do think that like, okay, if they have get lost for this Bitter Reunion, it might be rough.
I see.
I do like that. I do know in retrospect, kind of like the decision of like killing their beanstalk. Obviously it hasn't fully worked out, but like we kind of did run them out of cards almost.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're, like, not technically alive, not technically dead, but, like...
Wait, so let's see. We block. Let's say they draw nothing forever. We go to one after chumping the fill back, and then I don't know. We could go like questing druid into like torch.
Sure, we can draw
Torch.
Quest and Druid. I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, because questing druid, as we all know, is ancestral recall, so it deals with three of their cards. You know, in fact, Question Druid into Rebel Salvo Torch actually just cleanly answers the whole set of three.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Rolling to
did we learn anything?
5L.
I agree. Did we learn anything?
Um,
My guess is no.
I agree with no. Wait, I feel like one CMC -1/-1 for Mirrodin would actually be like an interesting card.
Well, No, like, why would you activate the equip ability?
To like get it off of the tutu.
Oh, that I see. Interesting.
I mean, like, it's not very.
There are some design problems for sure.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't have zero design problems. But like, you would activate it on a Heartfire hero, for example.
Okay, let's cast Thunder Trap, I think.
I generally agree with Thunder Trapping in this kind of case.
Let's
Definitely
take
town.
Town, I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now let's beans.
sure.
I guess they can't obviously tear. Maybe it was better to Vitality.
No, I think I want to hold up. I think our draw is good enough that we can be
Yeah.
conservative this game.
Yeah, mostly I just think that they're a very telegraphed turn 3 Overlord right now.
That's fair. Yeah.
Ah, that
Oh.
Overlord. Very playable Zero mana base over there. Wait, is this the same opponent where who turned one like game one didn't have green mana for a long
Yes.
time? Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that certainly tells us some things about their hand. We could try to get aggressive about it, but I think it's just bad, and we should just play Vitality and hold
I
up.
would just play Vitality.
Yeah.
It's too likely that their hand is like awkward enough that they won't tap out. Is what I would say about getting aggressive about it.
Okay, that's fair. If they do nothing, should we? Or if they play Greenland and do nothing, are we questing or not really?
I would not in that
Okay.
case.
We might just want to not quest ever.
Reasonable. I think there's no. Okay. I don't know what. Okay, are they like setting up for Sunfall or something? I don't. Are they playing Terra Sunder? I no longer know what like their plan is. I just want to
Okay,
pass.
yeah,
I just think like nothing can go wrong. Kind of.
yeah. Okay, so I want to just attack with this. We could attack with
How do you
both.
feel about the
We
card
can't.
Allspeth Smite? Do you care?
There's no way your opponent would bring in Elsa Smite.
Yeah. Okay. Let's attack for 3. It would be very
We
funny.
could we could attack for 4, given that it seems like you're gonna cast this and probably
Okay.
this.
Sure. Sure. I will note if we cast Flood Color and then 2 mana spell, this does cost us the ability to cast another 2 mana spell.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah.
I don't
That
think that will be relevant, but it is. Oh, okay, that's what they have.
I think that makes sense. Are we casting Flight Color here?
Yeah, let's do it.
They can't Sunfall us, and so it seems like not much that's bad can happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could Sunfall us, but like we would just detain it.
Yeah, I see.
I love humans.
They cannot Zern. Oh, never mind. They cannot, right?
No, Cavern of Souls doesn't let you activate abilities that way either. Oh, I guess they could like cast if no, but not. Yeah, that's not how. Okay, well we win, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
probably.
I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure.
guaranteed. Okay, is it
Wait.
better to not cast this?
Okay, wait. So no, because it's 3 damage to cast it now because the vitality attacks.
Okay.
It's three
We might not
damage
make
and
it
two.
to. We might not make it to bouncing both of these. But like, we might need to like kill one of these.
Oh, are you saying you want to? If you
Does,
wanted to do that, if you want,
does
if
it help us cast our? No. We can pick up our druid anyway, right?
yeah, yeah, no, you should just kill the binding now. I'm fairly certain.
Okay.
Like you're never to taming the binding rather than paw patching the binding. You know.
Well, we cast our vitality.
Oh, you cast your right. I forgot we have the vitality in hand.
I think it might have been right to not cast it, but
I just completely blanked on the vitality in hand. I'm not sure why.
I think we're like overwhelmingly likely to kill them either way, though.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, you're not gonna.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't matter, but
Okay. That was probably wrong.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree that we had deterministic lethal, and then you went to like 99.99% lethal or something like that. Who knows?
Much to consider.
Okay, but anyways, can we talk about how like this beanstalk card when you cast it and then later cast it to tape, it draws two cards. But when you cast Questing Druid, it draws two cards, and then later when you cast to tape, it draws another card. Because if you pick up the Questing Druid, obviously picking up a card is already worth a card. But the Questing Druid is like a divination. It's not an ancestral recall because you're picking up the creature half, so you don't get to double dip on that, and you don't get to double dip on the first card, but you do get to double dip on the second card.
Okay. Do you suggest that we cut like Drowner for fourth druid, and then like play more removal or something?
I mean, I'm
That,
not completely
that,
sure whether the correct answer is to like, you know, like the correct answer might just be to say fuck it, trainer will miss more often. It's who cares. Maybe the correct answer is to like play one fewer trainer. Maybe the correct answer is to not play the
I
driver.
guess
I think this is a very hard question to answer.
like I am not willing to go to 25, which I understand is somewhat arbitrary. But I think it's already extremely dangerous.
Uh huh.
And given that I want my card advantage still to not be a creature, it seems like Beans is better than like other options, I guess.
Yeah, I
I
don't
agree
know.
that I agree that it's maybe probable to me that like Druid fourth Druid would be better than playing a second Beanstalk or whatever. If it wasn't for like the non-creature hits problem.
Okay. Regardless of that, we can continue discussing that later. Are we playing more games? Are we wrapping up? Are we talking about what we learned? Whether you're playing
Uh,
Otters?
I think we can somewhat talk about what we learned, or at least it seems like it's time to talk about what we learned.
Okay. First of all, have we learned whether or not you're playing Otters at Atlanta? That's one of the uh, that's one of the biggest things.
I feel like we have not learned this.
Okay.
I
Which
I
is
will say, um,
which is
it
good
seems
in the Otters direction, right? That means Otters impressed you.
yes, yes.
Next.
Others did not disappoint me in these games, at least.
Where
I
have
like how
you? Where
many
is
times
so back half of the graph, so to speak?
I like how many times we beat the red decks, even though like we also lost our red deck. I believe we went
Well,
like 2-1 against red decks or something.
my philosophy is that you can't win every game. Um,
It did
but
kind of, The turtle thing seems promising to me. That's all I say about turtle.
I agree. I feel like many times there are cards that seem promising. This is the eternal curse of otters, where
Yeah,
like so many cards always seem promising, and then it's unclear exactly what their effect is. Well, part of
yeah.
this is because I haven't been putting that much time in, so it's unclear. Everything's unclear to me. But
The point of Aegis Turtle is to block against red, and it costs 1 mana and also taps for mana is the point mostly. Like, I do not know whether it's actually good. I think we've like these were the first games I like put it in my deck, and so far I don't know.
ooh,
It could be good.
you know what card is a card draw spell that costs that draws a pretty good amount of cards for its mana cost. Arcane Epiphany. Did you know that this deck has 7 wizards in it?
Hmm.
Anyway, sorry. Ignore me. I was just looking up card draw spells.
But yeah, like the problem with card draw spells is that they seem worse than Up the Beanstalk. Is what I will say about card draw spells.
Ooh, you know what triggers up the beanstalk? For less mana than 5?
I see. Hmm.
Ooh, yes, the deck should definitely be officially renamed to Aegis Turtle Combo. CFT, you should be sure to go contact MTG Melee and get that name change sorted.
Wait, you know what other card I've been thinking I thought about for the red matchup? It has 6 toughness, and it is a 6/6.
And your trainers become tutus.
Yes. This is notably a combo with Aegis Turtle.
That is notably a combo with Aegis Turtle. Again, I would like to ask you how many creatures you would like to port in versus red. But
Well, okay, if it fits, okay, I will say if it fixes the matchup, I'm willing to devote like 8 or 9 cyber slots, right?
yeah. So the thing that I'm actually skeptical about for Bedrock Tortoise is that it sure does cost 4 mana.
I agree.
And like I'm pretty skeptical. Like after dissection tools was like maybe not good enough, I'm pretty skeptical of anything that costs like 4 or 5 mana.
Yeah. There's also the 3 mana 6/6, but it's less good at attacking.
Does it matter how good? Wait, yeah, isn't the 3 mana 6/6 better than like? Do we like care that much about attacking when it doesn't have vigilance?
I'm worried that the 6/6 is worse than the Screaming Nemesis, and you already hate Screaming Nemesis.
Yeah, like I'm skeptical of this card for similar reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I just forgot that we already like had the 3 mana 6/6 to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so if we haven't yet learned whether you're playing this deck in Atlanta, but we have learned that Aegis Turtle is interesting at the very least, possibly even very good. What else anything else we've learned?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry I keep harping on this point, but one thing about flooding is that flooding gets more likely when you put empty cantrips in your deck. You know what card is an empty cantrip?
Okay.
Like unironically though, right?
It's not untrue. I just think you need more card advantage than just this, and I don't.
I just
have
think that
a
okay.
option.
The thing that I realized about Up the Beanstalk at some point was that like yeah, it's card advantage, but it's card advantage when things are going well, which is not necessarily when you need card advantage. Right? Like it's card advantage when you draw a bean, when you draw a town, but you don't need card advantage when you draw a town. So it's like only card advantage when you don't need it, which is like not what you want. You know, it's
I
like
feel I feel like they're like still get like
okay, there are games in
like
some
actually
matchups.
very opponent.
There are
Yeah.
games in some matchups where like yes, you will want like even more constant flow of cards, but like it just really doesn't make sense to me as a main deck card. I could even see two in the sideboard, right? But like I don't want Beanstalk main deck.
Okay, that you could sell me on putting all the beanstalk sideboard, maybe. I I'm worried that like you need more card flow against blue black still.
I just haven't experienced these games against blue black where you need more card flow. Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. Ooh, as I'm scrolling through all the teamer non-creatures in standard, I just realized that we did learn something else today. Uh, which is that fiery annihilation is not as annihilating as we thought it was.
True.
Red list
Annihilation
Alpha.
is better than Gruul because you care about curiosity more because it's hard to bargain. To be fair, it's not like easy to bargain, but you can
Yeah.
bargain.
Also like in Gruul, Demir sides out Kaido against you. In Otters, Demir sides out Curiosity
Oh
versus you,
yes,
or
yes,
like they should in both cases, kind of, or like
yes,
or are more pressured to, I guess, right?
yeah,
But yeah. Um.
yeah.
Okay. So are we just gonna run this back tomorrow, continuing to try to see if we can figure out if you're playing Otters at Atlanta, answering the eternal
Well,
question?
I gotta keep working on stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. It might be a continuing to play Otter's angle.
Yeah, yeah. Certainly these this week of streams is like completely dictated by what you whatever you want to test for Atlanta. Given I'm not playing Atlanta, I'm hopefully judging Atlanta, depending on how sick I am. Hopefully I'm not sick, in which case I
Mhm.
will. If I'm any sick, I won't. But yeah, do
Yeah.
people know Decide Out Kaido? I don't know. Oh wait, oh sorry, versus Red? I think people know Decide Out Kaido versus Red. I don't know if people know Decide Out Curiosity versus Otters. But yeah.
Maybe I should play Gruul. It's certainly possible that I should play Gruul. I
I
will
I,
say it's not. Yeah.
I would certainly try very hard to get you to play a deck that isn't either Gruul, Otters, or some deck I haven't seen before. Where like, maybe a very spicy version of Esper Pixie could count as that, but like a not spicy version of Esper Pixie does not count as that. And I would like try very hard to convince you not to register that. But
Mhm.
Gruul with Llanowar Elves.
Hmm. Wait, Nicole, have you seen my goal with the NRL deck? Wait, should I show my goal with Atlanta Elves deck?
Yeah.
Okay, it's named only a little bit trolling because originally I had Thrun in it. I had like two copies main deck, and then and four Atlanta Elves. It was spotted today. I see.
Wait, like someone caught a wild CFT in the open and took a screenshot and posted it somewhere or something.
Basically, this is testing the theory that Forest is actually not a bad plan in this deck, which might not be true after some testing.
I would I
Forest
would
might
like
be.
to claim that Forest, in fact, is not a bad lands in this deck because this is not tap for red, which bad land would do.
I still feel like you should maybe like not play only like I feel like you should not play zero force, and it's possible you should play more than one force even, but it's probably not five force. Five force is maybe pushing it.
My worry about this deck is that the mana base looks like a limited mana base.
Yeah.
Namely, Thornspire Verge is a mono red land.
Oh.
No, I don't. To be clear, I don't mean. What I mean about Thornspire Verge being a mono red land is that, like, you don't get to count the forests for it not being a mono red land because the second green is very hard to use.
I basically the thing about playing more forest is that I think like often you do want to use two green. Like you do want to use two green pips on turn 3 or 4
Uh-huh.
because sometimes you want to cast druid into a green spell. Sometimes you want to like
Okay, okay.
innkeepers and activate and like stuff like that.
Let me rephrase. I think that you should play 3 Verge and 3 Mountain instead of 4 Verge and 2 Mountain. Just looking, if you had if you gave me this mana base, told me I couldn't make any changes except the number of verges and mountains, I would play 3-3.
Hmm. That
Like
is plausible to me, I guess.
this is like the concept with verges is like verges are bad with other verges, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Like
So, the thing about Soulful Sanctuary is that it's broken. The other thing about Soulful Sanctuary is that it doesn't tap for mana. So like it's complicated.
I do love playing Dark Depths. That's a land. That's a creature that doesn't tap for mana, right?
You can even activate to make it a creature.
Ooh, I was just reminded of this. Would you say Jace Reawakened is a card draw spell?
No.
Darn. That's too bad, really. If you think about it, mana is basically card draw. It's all just resources in the end.
Hmm. I would say our deck is good at having mana and thus good at having cards. Or at least like its centerpiece card makes mana and not cards.
Okay, but like, if you're flooding, then looting, like, is kind of like drawing a card. Kind of.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. Um. Anyhow,
Yeah,
I think I think that'll be about it for today.
indeed. As always, you can check out our YouTube if you want to catch any of our previous VODs. We should at some point play limited again, but probably when there's like actually a limited set in
Yeah.
existence.
Or
Yeah.
like maybe before like when is the Pioneer Masters Arena open?
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that.
Is it this weekend? It might be this weekend.
Uh, no, it's January 11th to 12th.
Okay, we can play like limited like the day before that or something
Yeah, yeah.
or
Then
something.
post Atlanta, we can play some limited, basically.
Yeah.
But it's like for now, like it's good to focus on Atlanta.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for watching. Oh, it's raid. I should figure out who we're raiding. Do you have any opinions on who we should raid, CFT?
No.
Wow. I went on my normal Twitch account to the Twitch front page and it had live channels we think you'll like and I was like, hey, who's that trying to convince CFT to play Otters? um, anyways, how about I'm just gonna raid the first person here because I don't really recognize very many people. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna raid C. Favredo Jr., who is
Sure.
playing standard Demir mid-range spotlight something. Um,
Yeah, testing for Atlanta.
indeed. Oh, that's what spot right. It's a
Yeah.
spotlight series, not a GP. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy even more standard as we lead up to Atlanta, where you can apparently win a full year of standard, which is 6 sets and not 4 sets.
True.
Anyways,
Thanks everybody.
bye. Okay. Rated.